Panthers are playing with an empty net.
Oh,
So
we're on. Hello, everybody. I'm Pearlo Wisdom, and you're listening to Rico and Pearlo's House. Uh, Exotic Hymes NHL Picks Frolic. And we are just sweating a whole bunch of stuff. We were just talking about it right now. It's not looking like, unless I have some, like, friggin' Anaheim. Holy shit. Did not see that coming at all. But I guess LA had to have a good start somewhere along the line. Now we got to hope Anaheim comes back. I had Granlund over shots. I don't even think the whole team has 2 shots, have they? No, it's 4-0 now. Jesus Christ.
um,
Wow. And that was Dostal too, wasn't it? Yeah.
wow, Kucherov, they got the over in the Panthers game.
No,
4-2.
you got the over? Okay, good.
Wait, is it?
We
What
got
was
the
it?
over.
5.5? What was it?
Yeah, it was 5.5. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
got that
Kucherov did
was
a
my biggest bet.
backhander.
Sidewise was that. So far, no shot for Granlund. Yeah, this is a wasted game now. Jeez, the Kings came out angry in this one. So I got to remember this for next time. Like, got to go with the teams that are the most desperate. I did have Tampa Bay. We were on both on different sides on that one.
Yeah,
I had Tampa Bay. Uh, yeah, Kings are making a statement, all right. They're the Kings, though. You never know. Yeah, Stars are fucking around. I need them for. Oh, I need 2 goals in the third from them. And my little no goals for Chicago, puck line Dallas. That's not working out too well. Laddered up first and second period. Uh,
hmm,
that's why I said keep the bets light because this is voodoo time when you're coming off of a. I got Brady
yeah.
Kachuk over shots. That was good. Sabres team total over. I had that. Wild. That helps. I had Hollebuck over saves, and I didn't even come close. I thought Minnesota would be shooting more than that. But then, okay, what I was going to say is we got to remember that the desperate teams are going to be playing hard on the stick, regardless of how bad they are coming off of a break like this. I'm going to remember that for next year. I got to put that in my journal. Um, I need Bunting for 2 shots. He hasn't did anything yet. He doesn't have one. I needed McMichael. He didn't get it. Yeah.
I'm checking to see. I needed Nylander to get 2 shots. I don't even think he got it. I think he ended with one. We'll see. Yep, he ended with
I have
one.
Kane
That was
over
the last
shots.
leg of my
2.5.
parlay. Bummer. I've lost both parlays today by one leg or by one shot. Today it was Nylander. It was a plus 795. All I needed was Nylander 2 shots. He only got one. And then in that other parlay I sent you that I did on DK, I took Schaefer for 2 shots, Rittich over 22.5 saves, Palak for 2 blocks, and Horvat for 3 shots. Palak only got 1 block, and he had, going into the game, 10 blocks in 4 games. So, and the pissed off thing is Palak was minus 110. Schaefer was plus 110 to get 2 blocks, and Schaefer got 2 blocks in the first period. So
Oh,
I could have went with him, but I ended up going with Schaefer 2 shots. And then, in some books, it doesn't let you take the same player for 2 different props. So I was like, I'm just going to take Palak, which, he had more shots in the last 4 games, but yeah, tough beat on that. And that was a plus 625. So I lost both of those by one block and 1 shot. But I got If anybody wants to lock this in, I have one more parlay that's starting in about 12 minutes, 13 minutes. It's 5 guys to get 2 shots. It's Michael Backlund from the Flames, the new Nugent Hopkins for Oilers, 2 for Blake Coleman from the Flames, Mitch Marner from the Knights, and Brock Nelson from the Avalanche. That is a +5 or 758. I actually had a 100% parlay boost, so I got it up to 15-18. But
So you said Coleman over shots?
yeah, it's Coleman, Nuge, Backlund, Marner, and Nelson all to get 2 shots.
Okay, let's see what. Might go in.
Oh,
on
I didn't
some
even
bad
notice Nylander went to the dressing room and didn't return.
Uh,
Bastard.
I have Roslovich over shots.
Yeah, po buddy, that pissed me off too. I saw he got the first goal of the game. I'm like, all right, I'm golden. Nope. And I
I
don't know
got
what's going
King
on
for
with
over
my
2.5. Oh, you know what? I should take. Oh no, Celebrini's too rich.
my ticker is all screwed up today. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. I was messing with it for the last half an hour. Or I was working all day today. Stopped working like about an hour ago.
I got that McKinnon. You got McKinnon. Put 3 units on that. We need that.
Yeah, we definitely need that for sure. I got Wild. Looks like I'm gonna lose the Panthers. What was my?
I'm not getting
for
anything
today?
for Art. It would be for over saves. Nothing for that. I got Demko over 22.5.
Yeah, I like that. I ended up not playing it. The only thing, and it pissed me off too. The only thing I was considering playing was Rittich, and I had liked that at the number it was at, and then I was like, as long as he doesn't, flop and give up 3 real quick, he should be pretty good. And then it was
How
getting
about
late, so I'm
Wolf
like, you know
over
what? I'm gonna put in a parlay.
24.5? Does that sound good?
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I don't see the Oilers putting up less than 30 on the Flames. Kadri too is actually pretty. Hold on, I guess. Let me look at those numbers because we still have. 10 minutes. If you're
It's
playing
not
on DK,
Saturday
they
where
don't.
I am. If you're talking about the date, the reason why I have the date tomorrow is because this will be for tomorrow. Yeah. Anyways, Hymes body loop.
So
I'm using tons right now because my butthole is tight as a fucking motherfucker today. Everything has been a sweat, and yeah. So got myself my French vanilla. You get whatever you want. You do you. Boysenberry to my buddy there. He likes the boysenberry. But we only have 5 games for tomorrow. So I'm just glad that Minnesota play came in. I had quite a bit on Minnesota there. That was a big
yeah,
one.
I took Minnesota too, but I took it at a single unit. So I had. Here, let me go through my plays real quick. My channel. So I had that same game parlay in the early game, which lost by a shot. And then I took the Panthers money line. And then I took the Wild money line. I got Wild at -115. And then I took Norris over 1.5 shots. That cashed. Also, Jack Quinn cashed really early.
Yes,
If you took
Quinn
that,
was a big one for me.
but I only took Norris. Norris got that. I think it was an empty netter or something. He got a goal at the end of the game. And then that +612 or 795 I was telling you guys about, I just missed. It was Nisher 2 shots, Connor McMichael 1 shot, Nylander 2 shots, Kaprizov 3 shots, Snevechnikov 2 shots, Point 2 shots, and the only leg that lost was Nylander to get 2. I thought he would get 2.
Blundell got over.
That's good.
That was
And I was actually I was leaning Ottawa, and then did the Toronto ended up winning that, right? It was like 7-5 or something. I was leaning Ottawa, and then as I was capping earlier, I looked at the lineups, and I saw that they put Nylander up on the second line with Nyes and Matthews. And I said, oh, that line plays pretty good. I'm not going to take Ottawa, and I'm just going to stay off a side. And I'm glad I did, because I looked early, and that line was humming. Like, I think Matthews had like 8 shots on goal, like weirly in the third period. Like, they were playing good, but I mean, that whole third period, Ottawa just came back, and they weren't relentless. I don't know how many shots did Brady Tkachuk get? Did he end it? You said you had 3 his shots? Oh, he got 3.
I had it over 2.5. So
Jack Roslovic has been pretty good too. His shots are only at -130 today at over 1.5. That might be a good straight if anybody wants to play that. I almost played it, but I already had too much skin in the game to play anymore.
Well, Lundell over shots was big. Oh, no, he didn't get over his shots. Never mind. I just looked and he had it, and now he doesn't have it. So they took a shot away. Oh, that's low.
Shit.
That sucks. But I'm going to remember that for next year, the day after New Year. First of all, let's look at this. Like, all the home teams pretty much are winning except Minnesota, right? Because they have to do the flight. Sabres won, Islanders won. We did get the I got anyways. I don't know if you played it. No goals, first 5, under 6.5 for the Islanders game.
I had didn't, a little bit, but yeah.
I had a little on the Capitals. And then the big bet was Gibson bet, which was good. Gibson over saves. That was all you, because I almost forgot all about it.
Oh, you know what? In that Rangers and Isles game, they scored in the first minute.
Oh, did they? Like, oh, shit. Yeah. That's right, they did. So I didn't win that either. Oh, my God. Got the over in the game. I had the Lightning. That was good. Wild was good. But I didn't get Hellebuyck over saves. And, yeah. So it's been a mixed bag of here or there.
Did you play anything in the Sharks and Canucks game?
I've got Kane over shots and Demko over saves.
Oh, that's right. I remember you sent me Demko over saves. I didn't put anything in that game. And I'm glad I stayed off the Chicago.
I got the Avs. I got the over in that game in the Avs.
I stayed off the Chicago no goal in the first period, thank God, because they scored.
Well, that's good. Stars are on a power play right now. Come on. I need 2 goals from them. But, I mean, I'm not big. It wasn't a big betting day. I mentioned that yesterday. Like, I didn't really have, like, huge. Even if I take a loss in these games, it's not that big. I would like the over in the I like the Predators to score. Get the over. I got a little bit more on that game than anything.
I took Forsberg for 4 shots. I didn't give it out, but I just personally took it for like a half or a 3/4. No, I put 3/4 of a unit on it.
I got Bunting.
He's got 2.
There. He's not doing fuck all.
Evangelista's got 1.
Yeah, when they claw back shots. I was just looking at it. He got over, and I look back on it, and he doesn't have it.
I'm glad I stayed off of Predators. I like the Predators, but I ended up not moving forward with it. Too many.
I didn't play
I
it
don't know.
either. I liked it, but I didn't play it. But I'm just going to remember that I got to write this down because this is a dog day, generally speaking, or a desperate team day. It's a dog day or a desperate team day. Kings, Blackhawks, like, yeah. But at home, you would have thought the Stars would be putting better effort than this. I don't know. I'm not watching it because I don't have it, but
Robertson hit one off the pipe, off the pipe twice today.
yeah, who was talking about that over? I did take the over in the Ottawa game. I also took the team total over, but I had Ottawa. So I should have put more on the over. I don't think I made any money off. Oh, yeah, Kachuk overshot. So I was a little green on that. I'm going to share this out.
Grant, I learned from this show not to take shot on goal props in Boston.
I put up this. I put up the JFresh card for Dobson, and he's like crushing, right? And I projected that, and I don't know why, but I got like 120 likes on that fucking thing, and then I got a whole bunch of comments on it. I did it mostly because I had Islanders fans losing their shit on me when I said Dobson wasn't Dobson's fault last year. It was the Islanders team that was the problem. That's the only reason why I put it up there, but it just got tons of likes. I don't know what that. I guess, but I mean, I always post a lot of stuff, and I don't think I've ever had that many people interested in what I was saying. Just caught the right algorithm, I guess. Okay, live.
What's up, Justin? Yeah, Grant, I remember you said you left a comment last night, but I never went to go read it, so.
What was the call? I read it.
Oh, you did? He just said I may have left a drunken comment. That's all he put.
Oh, I don't think it was anything crazy, except somebody wrote, I don't know if it was you, I like the way you guys run down the games, and I especially like the shorts. I mean, that's pretty good, I guess, if you were drunk and that's all you said. I've said worse than that sober.
I'm
Plenty
surprised you
worse
saw my
than-
shorts on the video. So you said we got 5 games tomorrow.
Yeah, just 5 to look at tomorrow.
Hey, I like that. They got 2 starting at 5. They got 2 starting at 7. And they got 1 starting at 8. That's like a good spread. It's not like 4 starting at 5 and 1 starting at 9. That's what I typically expect.
No day
from the
games for
NHL.
Sunday, eh? So it must be like heavy football going on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, isn't it the last weekend of the NFL or something?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot our new slogan, Hymes Body Loop. I haven't ever felt this way before. I love that. Thank you, Mr. Nylander, bringing you that fine. I brought it to all the people in the boardroom, and they love it. They love it. So we just need your face on there, Mr. Nylander. So we hopefully aren't copywriting anything, but that was a good one. All right, so we kind of looked over everything we picked. I had the Rangers, but for a little bit, I didn't have huge on that. Anything that we didn't. Now it's Ducks still haven't got a shot in the first 3 minutes. They're done. They must have partied their ass off. Fuck, holy shit. Golden Knights have 2 shots on goal, and they scored. Good thing I took the over in that game. Sharks have a shot, and no shots so far in the Flames and Oilers game.
I am down 1 unit today. That's what I am currently. Wow, Vegas scored already.
Holtz. I know. They just scored, yeah.
I changed out my camera setting to not blur out the back.
I'm going to watch that, see if I might have to live bet myself out of this shit today. Avalanche, Golden Knights came out fucking hard. Alexander Holtz of all people.
Mm-hmm.
Take the desperate teams the first day. So we'll take that in mind because it's going to be the first game for a lot of teams here too. Take the desperate teams. And we need McKinnon over shots, and Colorado hasn't even got 1 shot.
How many minutes are they in? 3 minutes.
McKinnon should still be rocking in this game, though.
Yeah. There goes one by somebody.
Okay, we might as well get into tomorrow's card. We'll take a close look at everything.
Brock Nelson got the first shot on goal. There's 1 shot in my parlay.
You got Nelson? Nice.
Yeah, that 5-legger I gave out at the beginning there, it was Nelson for 2.
And the 5 games for tomorrow are, Canadians Lightning. Lightning on a back-to-back, but that might be a benefit for them, actually. Islanders Blue Jackets, same thing. It might be a benefit for the Islanders on the back-to-back, but Blue Jackets are going to be a desperate team. Maple Leafs Red Wings. Again, they both are on a back-to-back. Shit, what was I doing thinking the Red Wings in that game when they got to play Toronto the next day? Jesus. That was stupid. Penguins Blackhawks and Flyers Kraken. Not the most stellar card in the world.
Mikko Rantanen scored.
Good pace for the over here. It's too bad there's a goal already scored because I live bet it. It's a pretty fast pace. Over first period, I got a little bit on too, so hopefully there's another goal. They're both big first period over teams. Stars scored.
Yeah, it was Rantanen.
I got over second period again for this Oilers game, but starting off pretty slow. Oilers don't have a shot in the first 5.
Oh, Bertuzzi scored again. 3-3.
Okay.
Well, if you took Bertuzzi shots, that cashed. I gave that out yesterday. I didn't end up taking it, but He's got 3 shots.
Granlund's got a shot. I need one more shot for Granlund. One shot for Colorado so far. Jesus. Look at this Calgary game. I should know the Oilers always start. I didn't bet the Oilers to win the game because I know that they, after a break, they always suck.
Don says got smacked tonight. Oh, yeah. I hate those nights. I do. I do. I got that Colorado game.
It was like, oh yeah, I forgot I had that Hofer over saves. That looks like it's going to hit.
That Colorado game is, I wonder what that's on. I don't have that game. Makes sense though, because I always get blacked out of Colorado games, Knights games. Oh yeah, and they're playing the Knights. That's a
Sharks
double
scored.
whammy for me. It's on my should be on local TV.
Was it Graf?
It is. They haven't put it up yet. Might be Eklund.
Oh, I
He's
think
the
they're
only one that's
challenging
showing
it.
up. Oh, it's Ryan Reeves. Of all fucking people.
Reeves?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Calgary with the first 5 shots on goal. Man, McDavid almost had a
breakaway there. Yeah.
I saw last night we were up to 30 viewers at one point.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay, you ready to get your stuff out? We'll get this going.
Yep.
We will be on tomorrow night. I won't be posting much on Twitter, though. I usually take Sundays off during the day, so I won't be posting anything on Twitter tomorrow, but or much anyways, but I will be on tomorrow night. For Monday will be the Ice Guys. We got 11 games we got to cap on Monday. Didn't have that Ryan Reeves goal prop.
No.
7 shots from the Flames already. Avalanche still only have 1 shot on goal. Jesus.
Let's just wait for the McKinnon game takeover. At some point, he's gonna get tired of nobody doing shit and take over and get the shots real quick.
You sounded a little low.
Me?
Yeah, I can't hear you. I don't know if you're not talking in your mic. Or...
Let me see. It says it's cranked all the way up. Can you still light hear me?
You have a Radko Gudis play? Grant Clarkson.
That's funny.
I like the Sharks in this game. So I didn't bet it though. Oh, you were drunk and you bet a Radko Gudis? Yeah, that is pretty cool.
That's funny. Predators scored. You see?
What's that?
Somebody put the Predators scored.
Predators scored? Good. Who scored it? Tell me Bunting did. Okay, the Avalanche are shooting
Snevechkov.
now.
Anaheim, Mason McTavish just scored.
Nice. Wouldn't that be funny if they came back in that game? That'd be hilarious. That would
that would be. I mean, it's exactly the half point of the game. They scored at the 10-minute mark of the second period, which is pretty cool because that means they're still. Oh, Flames just scored.
Yeah, big time. You were right. The team total over for the Flames was probably the way to go with this game.
I was just thinking
Sharon
about that.
Govich. Somebody mentioned that. Sharon Govich for yesterday's game, but he didn't score. Now he scores. Somebody mentioned that he scores for the Oilers all the time.
It's always a day late.
Or scores against the Oilers, I should say. Not much Ingram could do about that one.
Well, Brock Nelson got his 2 shots for the parlay, if anybody played that. And McKinnon has 1. So 1 down, 3 to go.
Avalanche are waking up now. Now I need the Oilers to wake up.
My kids got me a new Mammoth hoodie for Christmas. So I got a new hoodie and a new hat.
Oh, nice.
Dallas scored? Or no? Is it still 3-3? They're showing highlights.
I'm like Bunting over shots is not happening. Not likely, anyways.
Oh, it's, Sharks scored again.
Wow.
Klingberg.
Jesus Christ.
John Klingberg.
Demko over saves is not looking too good. No, they have 7 shots.
3
so
shots.
I don't think they're going to pull them anytime soon.
Forsberg still
Oilers
has 2
scored.
shots. Oh, I was going to say the Oilers just scored.
Hyman. No,
Bouchard.
Bouchard.
Not sure if it was a Bouch bomb, but Bouchard. Draisaitl and Nuge point.
Did McDavid touch that anywhere? Doesn't look like.
No, it's Leon and
Draisaitl.
Leon and Nuge point.
All right, let's start looking at it. Otherwise, we'll just sit here all day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all right, we'll start on.
Well, Nelson got a stat check down to 1 shot. He was showing 3 a few minutes ago. I'm not watching, so I don't know how close those shots were, but yeah, he got stat check down to 1. Which game were you going down to?
Okay, yeah, let's get going. First one we're going to look at is Montreal versus Tampa. These are going to be tough games to cap because you've got to ask yourself, is it more of an advantage for Tampa, who they played in Florida, right? Now they're coming back home and playing Montreal. So you give me the lay of the land.
All right, Vancouver also just scored.
Oh, okay.
Montreal road dog plus 130. This will be their first game after the break. Tampa Bay home favorite minus 155 on the back half of a back-to-back. Over under is set at 5.5. Minus 135 to the over. Montreal 20-12-5 on the season. 10-3-4 on the road. Tampa Bay 21-13-3 and 10-9 at home. Head to head, the Lightning have won 7 of the last 10. Most recently winning a game, the single game they played this season down in Montreal, they won 6-1. Montreal after the break, or coming into the break, they were 5-3, 1-1 in the last 10. 5-4-1 trending to the over. Most recently beating Boston on the road 6-3 right before the break. Tampa Bay, they beat the Panthers today, but they were 4-5, 0-1 in their last 10 going into the break. 5-5, even 500 on the over-under. And they are on, like I said, a second half of a back-to-back. So more than likely it will be, why am I drawing a blank here? Not Wool. Johannesson in net. And Fowler is already confirmed. Be Jacob Fowler and Jonas Johansson.
You can get 6s. Give me the over. That's my first thing I thought of when I was looking at this is over.
I mean, you can get 5.5. Minus 135 is.
Yeah, 5.5. Give me the over. But that's my first instinct. I just don't think Tampa Bay is going to be playing too many tight games. Montreal's on the road. Okay, so they can travel. They're sitting in Tampa Bay waiting for them. So they get a practice before this. Not like today where you weren't allowed to practice and you had to fly to the city in the morning. Montreal's been sitting waiting for them. Um,
Tampa Bay worked them 6-1 earlier this season. So somewhat of a revenge spot for Montreal. I mean, Montreal did look good against Boston, but was playing horrible going into the break. I mean, I know that they had won, or they had lost quite a bit going into the break, but
they looked dead at the end of the break. Yeah, they won 6-1 in their own barn too. They've won twice now in their own barn, but it was February. They played twice. Tampa Bay's beat them both times, 5-3,
Johansson.
6-1. But
I don't know why I always say Johannesson. It's Johansson.
Johansson.
I think the Jonas part just automatically methinks there's a couple J's in. A lot longer it should be.
5.5. Yeah, just give me the over. Fowler. I mean, Fowler's. I like Tampa Bay too, to tell you the honest truth. I think they have an advantage having already played a game. But minus 155, and it's a revenge game for Montreal. It's kind of hard. I think I'll just take the over. Fowler is really good. I mean, how is he going to be now that they've had a break and everything like that? I think he'll be fine.
Maybe looking at his saves.
Yeah,
Like I know
depends on
Tampa
what the
Bay's on a
price is, except
back-to-back,
Tampa
but
Bay's not a high volume shooting team.
yeah. But they tend to, I don't know if they tend to, they do somewhat tend to shoot above their average against Montreal, but not astronomically high.
I don't know why I can't hear you at all.
No?
No, maybe it's just you're mumbling a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Now
looked
you're
at
fine.
the
Now you're fine.
I looked at the maybe it's when I turn my face and I look away from the
Yeah,
mic.
yeah. Otherwise, you're fine. Yeah. So, yeah, I would take Tampa first period. I'm gonna because I just think they're gonna have their legs a little more. I took Tampa. Oh, that was the other thing I had. Tampa first period money line and puck line today. I'll see how they are at home and away. But the only thing is, remember last year, like off of breaks, Montreal rocked. But they took a lot of teams by surprise too. And I don't think they're going to be doing that to Tampa here. Tampa,
Yeah, I
it
do
is
like
kind of a letdown spot, I suppose, except it is Montreal. But I mean, after playing that big game against your big playoff rival, now coming to play Montreal, it's a little bit of a letdown spot.
but I do agree with you with the over. I mean, Montreal going into the break, I mean, they had let's see 10 17 goals in the last 4 games that they played. Like, and I don't think that they shut out Tampa. Like, I think Tampa's gonna grab a few too. So, and that's sitting at 5.5. Like, I could see this 3-3 at least.
Yeah, it might be my
2-3.
favorite
Somebody
bet
gets
on the
an.
card by the end of the day here. I really like that over 5.5.
I don't think that 5.5 is gonna last long either.
No, if you can get it, take.
Everything will be 6. Yeah.
I even like the 6. I just don't see this Tampa Bay team playing tight defensively with these young guys they got in there. I haven't heard anything about like McDonough. He must have come in already kind of not totally well. I don't know if that was a different I don't know if that was a different injury or if it was like a reoccurrence of the old injury or something like that. But I like Tampa Bay first period puck line, first period. Yeah, I like that. I just think Montreal's going to probably take a little longer to get going here. I wouldn't mind the over everything here because Johansson's going to be in, right? So
Yeah.
for sure, over. Get
He
on that
hasn't been
phone.
confirmed, but
I think I'm
he
going to
should be
put
in.
I'm going to put 5 units on that over right now. Over 5.5. I got that. I'm taking that for sure. And I don't even mind the Tampa team total over, except Fowler is really good, but I think Tampa Bay's still kind of angry. Like, the only thing I'm a little worried about is a bit of a letdown spot. Coming back from Florida, playing Montreal in your own barn, but you beat them twice in a row. So it's like a double revenge spot for Montreal. So Montreal is going to play hard too. So I'm pretty sure this
The
is going to go
Chicago's game. The
back and
Chicago
forth.
game's going to a shootout.
Chicago Dallas is going to a shootout.
Yep. What were those? I didn't watch the Ice Guys today, but what were those statistics that I heard they were talking about with the, the over 300, plus 300, or minus 300 stats? Is that for the team to score the first goal? I remember them saying something about.
If a team is a 300 dog or better, then you take them to score the first goal in the first period.
And that happened today, right? Chicago scored first.
Yeah. Looks like Demko over save should be okay as long as he doesn't shit the bed anymore. Oh, they took a shot away from the Sharks. Perfect. So props. I mean, I don't know what Tampa. It's hard to get props. Who had shots today?
So
they don't really.
Point is only averaging like 2. Gensel is only averaging like 2.5. Kucherov is only averaging, I think his line is set at 2.5. It's usually 3.5. Darren Radish was getting over 2.5 for a while, but he's kind of cooled off and really hasn't been getting a whole lot of shots.
He got 5 today.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Nicholas Robertson. How about Nicholas Robertson? He's kind of back and forth.
Nicholas Robertson?
Mm-hmm.
You mean for Toronto? That's Toronto.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking.
They kind of share the wealth, Sometimes one team, that's why I don't really like to take them.
Oh, that's right. The other blue team. That's what I was just thinking. That it's blue. They're blue.
Yeah. Not sure I would take much here for props.
Yeah, I mean on Montreal side, it's like Caulfield, Suzuki, Point. But I don't know any of those trends right now. I'm just saying this is going off of memory of what I typically look at for Montreal. Slavkowski over 1.5. Maybe Lane Hudson. Those are players I typically target on Montreal.
Yeah, I mean they're kind of funky too. They get shots. All different people get lots of shots, and you never know who's going to get points except for like Caulfield. Caulfield doesn't, and they're not a high volume. Neither one of these teams are a high volume shooting teams either, which makes it pretty tough. They look for their spots when they shoot. But honestly, I like Tampa Bay puck line first period. That's probably my favorite play here. And besides the over, I like the over.
Oh, Chicago can win it here with the goal. Will they, though, is the question. Nope. Going the next round. It was a great goal by Duchesne, though. I definitely like Bo Duke. Bo Duke's been pretty hot as of late. Texier, too, I think he just scored like recently. I know I've seen that name on the score sheet. All right, Chicago's got another shot here to win. I'm sure there's some Chicago tickets out there.
I'm going to be looking at it more next year. I'm going to remember this next year. Looking more at home dogs.
Chicago won.
Chicago won?
Yep.
Kapanen, Bulldog, and Texier. But I don't really like props, so that's what I'm taking on that game. That one's probably one of the easier ones we're going to look at because this card is a little voodoo for a Sunday. And this is not a day game either. There's no day games on the Sunday, right? Or are there? Was that a day game too?
No, yeah, it's at 5 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Okay. 2 p.m. Pacific. So McKinnon's got 2 shots. So we just need to end of the first period.
Islanders CBJ. This is a tough one too. CBJ a -142. Okay, you give us a lay of land on this one, my friend.
Yeah. All right, New York Islanders on the road as a dog, +120. Also on the second half of a back-to-back. Blue Jackets, home favorite, -142. Islanders, 21-13-4 on the season, 9-6-2 on the road. Blue Jackets, 15-15-6, 7-6-3 at home. Head-to-head, the Islanders have won 6 of the last 10. Most recently winning, or the Isles have won the one game that they played this season back on November the 2nd, 3-2 down in New York. Isles, like I said, are on a second half of a back-to-back, beating the Rangers today 2-0, and also going 6-3, 0-1 in their last 10, 2-8, trending to the under in the last 10. Columbus, 3-6-1 in their last 10, 6-4 in their last 10, trending to the over. Going into the break, they beat the LA Knights on the road 3-1, where LA plays horrible at home.
Another one.
Yeah, that's.
Sorry.
No, I said yeah, and then it looks like it's going to be Rittich again in net, and it's going to be Greaves. So
Rittich is again they're gonna play Rittich back to back. I guess they have no choice. Well, that's what it says.
Well, they brought up Holmberg, but but I had heard or somebody said, or I don't know where I read it, but that Rittich was gonna play more than likely back to back. games.
Columbus is going to be. This is one where I kind of like the team that. Yeah, I like Columbus here. I just don't know how to bet it.
It also is showing. Oh, this is a big one. Rowinski's likely to be out.
Yeah, he was out last game too.
Yeah, and it says that, well, his estimated date of return is tomorrow, but it says today that it says is unlikely to play Sunday against the Islanders. So even though he's day to day and shown that he's supposed to be back tomorrow, it looks like he's not going to play. So I would keep an eye out on that because that definitely makes a difference if you're betting a side.
Doesn't say anything on news, but I don't know. I just think that this is one of I just said. I just think this is a desperate spot for Columbus.
Yeah. Oh, Pope
I
Buddy
could see
said
the
that Terry
draw.
had said that Riddich was playing back to back. That's where I heard it.
I don't like that for
And
Rich.
and he's shown as likely on left wing lock. So
And Greaves is in that for.
correct.
I think the Islanders will still pot a couple. Columbus are terrible defensively.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Mason Marchment.
I kind of lean the Islanders here, even on the back to back. Like I watched that game because it started an hour early before all the other games, and the Islanders were playing great. I know that the Rangers played great too, but just seemed like the Isles are just quicker to the puck and just like I don't know if, and sometimes they say like teams are on back to back at least on the first quarter, like they carry that momentum sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's the thing. I like the over first period. I like that quite a bit. Over first period in this game. But it's a
The over
Columbus
set at
spot.
the over set at 5.5.
Yeah, I like the over for sure. I'm not taking any Columbus Blue Jackets games under. There's no way.
You had Riddich on a shutout today. I know they typically both play to the under, but I could see an over. I'll lean Isles. I can't play Blue Jackets at -142. Like I know that's the spot, but Isles have been playing well. They've won the last two. I know they lost those three straight, but I don't know. Something tells me to either play the Isles or just stay off. But I get it. Columbus spot.
I'd
Isles
be
back to back
interesting to
long break.
see, go back and check like teams that are coming off a break, how they generally do in the second game of the back to back. But I think if you like the Islanders here, you got to like the over for the game.
Oh, that's a
So,
great point too. I don't know. It says Evmana says, and that's true. For Columbus, it's the front half of a back to back for them. They go to play Ottawa on Monday in Ottawa, so they're going from Columbus to
they're going on
Ottawa.
the road right after this.
Yeah, it's a back to back for them.
I could see the draw too. I like the over in the draw, like 3-3 game, something like that. I don't know. I don't trust the Islanders scoring on the road though. That much. But Columbus's defense is not very good.
I could see the draw here, but
Yeah, the Islanders are very hit and miss on goal production. That's for sure.
I'll definitely be looking into some props on this one.
Yeah, I think this is all. Yeah, very much more of a prop game too. It's both interdivision. I mean, the Islanders haven't scored more than 2 goals in 5 games straight. They won their last two, but they didn't score more than two in either one of them. Columbus has been allowing a lot of goals, though, except for their last win against LA. But LA can't score with a shit, or at least they weren't able to until tonight.
Nuge got a shot. If he played Roslovic's got a shot.
Yeah, 1 shot or 2.
Roslovic, one.
Yeah, I need one more from Roslovic.
And then on the other side for the parlay guys, Backlund has got one. Coleman did not get one yet. And Kadri's already got 3.
You were right about
McDavid's
Kadri.
already got 3. Yeah. McDavid's already got 3 too. McDavid's been shooting a lot lately. When I was looking at that game, I'm like, I thought about putting McDavid in there too, but the problem with McDavid is some games he just decides to quarterback and always looks at the
Yeah, I
shooting.
don't think he's going to do that in
Passing first.
Calgary, though.
Yeah.
Against Calgary in Calgary. I think you're going to have a big game shot-wise in this game from Marchenko. He's been sporadically going over his, especially at home. 3 of the last 4, he's been over 2.5 at home. And I just think coming off of a break, he's going to be flying here. I think Colorado's going to be flying here. Dean Evison is going to have this team pumped up. They need to get going here right now. They won that game in LA. You know, they're not in the greatest spot in the world. So I think they're going to be taking this game pretty seriously. I really think Columbus is going to win this game. Straight up, I like the over.
You're right, Justin. And he does. Kadri is crazy how sometimes he can go, if that's what he's talking about. Because Kadri can sometimes, it's crazy. Sometimes his shot prop is 2.5, and then all of a sudden it's 3.5, and he's getting 8, and he goes down to 0, and he's all over the place. Same thing with McDavid.
But over 5.5 for sure. You said that they have played to the under a lot.
Well, I was just saying the teams in general, but in the last 10, they are 4-5-1 to the under. The game that they played earlier this year was 3-2. But prior to that, it was 6-1, 4-3, 3-1, 2-0, 4-2. So it's kind of back and forth. But I think Greaves hasn't been the greatest. So, and I don't see Rittich putting up another shutout.
If you watch
I definitely
that game,
think he'd get the over.
The Rangers took it easy on him pretty good. Before that game in LA, they had 4-3, 5-2, 4-3. Columbus. That's more what they are. They don't have the greatest D in the world. They don't have Werenski back there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take over first period, over for the game. And I'm tempted to take Columbus team total over here. I just think the Islanders are going to play well. They're probably going to come out quick because they have their legs, and maybe Columbus may take a bit to get going. I could see the Islanders scoring first or something like that, but I think by the end of the game, Columbus will have this game. If I remember correctly, Columbus is a big second period over team. And by the way, I need the second period over in this Edmonton game. You look at some defensemen like Provorov or something like that for shots. Now that Werenski's not in, he's probably going to be playing on the power play. Werenski wasn't in on the last game. I wonder, we could check to see if he got over his shots on that game.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, second period over is 8-5-1 at home. No, not for the Islanders. I kind of like Columbus second period money line too. I could see the Islanders having their full legs in the first period, but maybe starting to fall off a little bit. Not really like super fall off because it is just coming off a break back to back. But I think Columbus will get their legs more as the game goes on. 3-3-11. So they've had a lot of draws in the second period. 7-4-5. Yeah, give me Columbus second period puck line. So I'm going to take over and 1.5. Columbus second period puck line. That'll be about plus 135. Plus one. What do they say? What is Columbus minus 142 in this?
Columbus, yeah, 142.
Over full game. I don't know when the last time Rittich has played a back-to-back. My gut says this is not going to end well for him. That's what I think. And I mean, Greaves, you said he hasn't been playing all that well, but he was playing more than he's used to going into the break, and now he gets a break. He was playing pretty darn good there for a while.
Let's see. I'll look at those numbers real quick.
But you said they're taking off to Ottawa after this. That's the main thing, that kind of thing that concerns me, but I don't think it concerns me too much. Just because Ottawa's not a division rival or anything like that. They're going to want this game more. This is going to be huge.
Yeah,
maybe
he's been
Columbus
playing
-1 in the draw or something like that. I like that. Columbus -1.
He's got he's 2-5-3 in his last 10, but his numbers are decent. 2.66 goals allowed and a 905 save percentage. I always say if they're above 900, they're playing decent. If they're sub 900, they're playing not so great.
What, Greaves? When you consider his defense he has in front of him, I'd say that's not bad. It's the last game against LA.
Especially if there's no Werenski. Like, he's a huge defensive part for them.
That's why I like the over. I could see this being like 4-2, 5-2 Columbus at the end of the game. I could also see a 3-3 draw and Columbus winning overtime, something like that. If the Islanders can keep their legs going. I think they probably will. Off a break, back to back. I think it'll be a pretty back and forth game. But the Islanders are a pretty soft second period team. So I could see the Islanders winning the first period and then Columbus coming back and winning the second. That's why I like the Columbus puck line second period. over 5.5, and you might be able to get a 3. I might just put a little bit on Columbus for the 3, but they're minus 142, so probably not.
Yeah, I think I like that Marchenko look for shots. Maybe even like you said, Fantilli. Fantilli tends to shoot more often when he's right by the side of Marchenko. Golden Knights just scored again. Barbashev.
Oh, shit. It was a Vegas spot.
Either that or you live bet the Avalanche. But you know what? Avalanche have struggled to play on the road more so than at home. So looks
Well, I
like
got
my
the over
ticker's
in the
working.
game, so hopefully they call it up.
Yeah.
Does bode well for McKinnon shots as long as there aren't any more goals coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Because he should start shooting a lot more.
Yeah, he's gonna get pissed and just start doing his 100-mile-an-hour skating like McDavid does. McDavid does that same shit.
Is
There's a
Eichel
few
back
players in
in
the
tonight
NHL that do
too?
that.
Is Eichel playing tonight?
He was supposed to be back today. No, he is not in the lineup.
That's why I took. I think
He is
Colorado can
not
still
in.
come back in this game. I'm not too concerned about it.
Yeah, he is not in the lineup.
But Vegas is going to play hard, and I got to remember that next time, next game. The most because Vegas is coming off. When they were going into the break, they weren't doing too well. They won their
Oh,
last
that
one.
I do remember Terry saying that. Like I caught bit and pieces of the Ice Guys, but Terry did say that something like they're like 1-9 on December 27th. Like Colorado has never boded well coming back from the break. That was a weird spot. I mean, it's a weird stat to hold any water, but yeah, it's weird. 1-9 or something. 1-9 or
I'm
one and
just
ten
thinking
on
that
this
a lot
date.
of. I mean, it's hard for me. I guess it's hard for me to get my head around some trends. Like this Colorado team's a wagon. My biggest problem was that Colorado is now maybe going to flub a couple because they're so far ahead of everybody, and this might have been that spot where they did it. But it's
Yeah.
not over yet. They can come back. They're great teams.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also just like the way it, I don't want to say life, the way life is, but like, you know, like teams can't go on runs forever. At some point, they're going to lose some. They
Of
always
course,
find
yeah.
the regression to their means, but yeah, it's like just when is that going to, it's like the Sabres, man. The Sabres won again today. It's like at some
Yeah,
point
I
they're going
took
to
the
lose, but
Sabres
they
today. I
didn't.
didn't say that too, right? I talked about it last night. I was riding the Sabres. So.
Yeah. Was it the game before when you were, I remember on one of the games you were saying this is where I don't take them. But I think that was the game before going into the break, right?
Yeah, this is where I don't take them. And then afterwards, they got to plus 140. And then I remembered that it was the Norris return game. And I'm like, fuck, I can't take on. I got to take him here. Plus 140, it's a Norris return game. Yeah, I got to take him here. So I didn't think about that the night before.
Ravens whooped up on the Packers.
All right. Props in this game? I think we figured it
Um,
out. Marchenko
yeah,
overshots, possibly Fantilli.
Marchenko and possibly Fantilli, especially if Werwinski's out.
That's what I was
And then if
thinking.
Werwinski's out, I mean, you got to look at Barzell. Lee. Those two players, I think they both scored today on the New York side. Like, you got to think they're going to give up some more shots on goal. I know New York's on the back-to-back, but without Rowinski, it's... I wonder what that lineup's going to look like. Let me look. You said he didn't play last game, right?
He didn't play last game, and I'm going to look at something here. He didn't play last game, and Provorov got 3 shots against LA. He's normally not a high shot, but he's getting first power play. And obviously more ice time, too.
So, according to Daily Faceoff, the first line power play tomorrow is Voronkov, Fantilli, Monahan, Marchenko, and Matejchuk. They threw Matejchuk in there.
But I don't know if you can get Matejchuk over shots. I'm definitely taking him for a goal.
Maybe take him for a point. But yeah, he's
a point, yeah. That would be a good one. You probably, if you can get it. Can you find any shot props for him? I've been waiting for them to come up.
No, they don't have anything listed yet because New York was on the back-to-back and the game just ended.
Right.
Same thing for Montreal. I don't see anything because the Tampa Bay game.
He's had 2 assists in his last 2 games. Power play.
I like Marchment too.
I bet you get a killer price on the power play. They only have 1 shot on goal in LA, but I'm positive he wasn't on the power play in that game. But I would take look at those guys, Matejchuk probably. Fantilli. I'm just trying to think the Islanders lineup. Nobody else pops out of you like they're on streaks or whatever for.
Avs scored.
There we go.
Don't know who yet, but not watching the game.
Lehkonen.
Yep, you're correct.
Yeah, just in front of the net, it just bounced off of him.
Right place, right time.
Malinsky, and this was somebody's first point. Who is that? Oh, that's Gerard. It's nobody's first point. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Gerard. Maybe his first point of the season?
No, he's had points this season already. All right, let's go to the next game, shall we? You're good for that game? Got any more props you wanted to look at?
No, I think I'm good there. I'm sure I'll look tomorrow when more stuff pops up.
Yeah, you could send them to me and I'll send them to the chat. Bronco money. They got Kent Johnson back up on the second line again. I don't really like that. He's just really had an ash.
Who scored for the Flames? Somebody scored for the Flames. Is it Uyghur? No, Longberg again. He scored the last time we were... Remember I said he always looks like a really small dude? Looks like Lord Farquaad, man.
Yeah. That's all the props.
Great shot, though.
So now Pittsburgh, Chicago. Holy fuck, what do you do in this bitch?
Yeah, Pittsburgh minus 170 on the road.
Because Yeah. Over. Again, all these games are over. Over 5.5. Pittsburgh can't play D with the shit. Even Chicago can score on them. They kind of got their mojo going scoring wise in this game. Why not next game?
And what's that thing that Ian always talks about? The unders before 8 p.m. on a Sunday. Right? Isn't that what it is? Something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of gone by the wayside this year. Hasn't really been. It's kind of gone back to normal. But I can't play an under in this game. I don't give a fuck. What time is this game?
It is at 7 p.m. Eastern. So 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Mountain, 4 p.m. Pacific.
How the fuck do you play?
So you wait until Pittsburgh gets up by any zero amount of goals, and then you just take the other side because they can't hold the lead.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be Soderblom and it's going to be Skinner. Like, that has overwritten all over it.
Over first period, especially. Pittsburgh's going to come up balls out in this game. What do we got? Any look aheads or anything? And well, you didn't do the lay of the land, so you do the lay of the
Okay.
land.
All right.
I'm going to go.
Pittsburgh.
I'm going to go use the facilities.
All right. You got Pittsburgh minus 170 on the road as the road favorite. Chicago plus 142 back half of a back-to-back. Over-under is set at 5.5 at minus 145. I would assume that is not going to last very much longer. I could see it probably already rolling over to a 6. Wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be a 6. I'm sure people are betting this now that the other Chicago game is over. Pittsburgh 15-12-9 on the season, 8-6-4 on the road. Chicago 14-17-6, 7-7-3 at home. Head to head, these teams are a deadlock 500, winning 5 and losing 5. 4-6, trending to the under in the last 10. Pittsburgh 1-5-2-2 in their last 10. That is horrible. 6-3-1, trending to the over. Pittsburgh losing the majority of all of their games except for that one game that they won in a shootout against Montreal, 4-3. They also had 5 overtime games in the last 10. So they are grinding out games, but they just haven't been able to play any defense or stop any goals from going into the net. Chicago, on the other hand, they are 2-10 in their last 10, most recently just winning tonight in overtime against Dallas. 3-7, trending to the under as well. And then going into the break, they had lost 6 straight before they beat Dallas tonight. Huge win for Chicago tonight. I would assume that they're a fade spot, and the number kind of shows that at minus 170 for Pittsburgh, but very hard to take Pittsburgh at minus 170. Soderblom's going to be in net. I could see Chicago being tired. Maybe Soderblom saves as long as he doesn't give up a whole bunch of goals early. I could see that happening. I don't think that they would put Knight in or pull Soderblom if he tends to fail. I like the over at 5.5. I mean, it's probably going to be Skinner too. Let me look. Yeah, more than likely. Well, it's showing Spencer Knight. So, was it Soderblom tonight? Maybe Soderblom played tonight. I didn't even realize that. Let me check. It was Soderblom tonight, so they saved Knight for tomorrow. That is crazy. So Knight saves. I think I'd be interested in Knight saves for sure. Pittsburgh should come out shooting. You would think Chicago should start to lose their legs in the second and third periods. But yeah, I lean the over. Even with Knight in net, I still like the over. Let me see about. We got any?
I like the over. I'm talking while I'm muted.
Oh, I didn't
Uh,
notice. I didn't know, but it was Soderblom in net tonight. So Knight plays tomorrow.
oh, Soderblom was in net tonight?
Yeah, he got the win.
Hmm.
I mean, I still kind of lean the over, even with Knight in net, but I like more so Knight saves versus.
Yeah.
I think Pittsburgh will continue to shoot, and Chicago should get tired later in the game and play, be slower to the puck, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I can't take Pitt at minus 170. I don't even know if I could trust them in reg. What is their road record?
Coming off the
Road
break, though, I
their
think they'll be playing hard. They're a desperate team. They're going to play hard.
yeah, 8-6-4 on the road.
5-1 Kings now. Fuck. Oilers have 10 shots on goal. I was going to say Pittsburgh team total over, but yeah, maybe a little more to the. I think they're going to shoot a shit ton. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
I do agree.
Might be the best play of that game. Spencer Knight over saves. Uh,
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking at some props for Pittsburgh, like maybe Rust, Raquel. What's that kid's name? Kindle?
Crosby's not going to have much to stop him.
No. Maybe take him for 2 points. Something like that. I could see that. I'll be right back. I got to get a refill.
Okay. The game feels so vanilla. It does sort of feel vanilla. No Bedard, and probably that's why with Crosby, it would make it like a little more exciting if Bedard was in. It just feels like a spot where Pittsburgh's going to play really hard. Even with Spencer Knight in, I just can't see Chicago shutting anybody down. Not even Pittsburgh. Like I just don't see it. See a draw. Draw wouldn't be a bad play. Scores. Colorado scores. looking good there. Bertuzzi or maybe Green. Yeah, it's going to be the. Yeah, Nietzsche's just got a goal. I want to take Pittsburgh over team total over here for some reason. But I don't think you're not getting a good enough price on it. I don't think, yeah, it's like 3.5 is plus 105. Sunday game in Chicago. Chicago's usually pretty dead on a Sunday, too. I remember Alex saying that. I mean, I think Pittsburgh might win this game, but I can't bet them at minus 170. You can get them at minus 160. Especially that big win over Dallas, and now they're coming into Pittsburgh. Like Pittsburgh has only won one game in their last like fucking forever. They let
Has
6,
Nika
4, 4. It's just play the over, and that's it. That's it. Just play
Nika scored that goal, right? Somebody said, did Nika's gotten anything
Nietzsche
tonight?
scored the goal, yeah. Yeah, it's just this is an over, and that's it. Nobody's playing defense in this game. I don't care if it's Spencer Knight in that. It's an over. Chicago could win it. You'd see a draw. I could see it going. I could see a draw. I could definitely see a draw here. Oh, Dickinson scored tonight? Yeah, that was his bargain.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, that was.
And what was his best bet?
I don't know. I don't think they gave it out on the show.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did?
Oh, Boston. He had Boston.
Oh, that's right.
He said Buffalo loses today. And Alex had the over, and
LA
he had
just scored.
What's that?
LA just scored. Lafreniere got a
6-1
hat
now?
trick. Yeah.
Fuck me. Oh, that's over. I had Anaheim. Watch for Anaheim. Watch for LA to win their next game now after that. This. Nice Granlund. I need one shot from Granlund, and it's not happening.
So Backlund's got 3 shots. Coleman's got 1. So we just need one more Coleman shot.
We were
Nuge
talking
has
about
already
the
got
Calgary
2.
total over, and we didn't take it.
Oh, yeah, they just need one more.
Vegas scored. Hutton of all people.
Oh, yeah.
All
And
right,
in the
let's
other
go to the
game,
next game. I don't really. The props would be like Raquel over shots. Raquel has been shooting like crazy.
did Rasmus Anderson get his shots? He has one right now. I know his line's usually 2.
It's been getting up to 2.5 as of late.
Oh, has it?
Rust, yeah. Novak is at center in that line with Brazo and Mantha. Carlson's been shooting a lot. Just look at that
Oh,
defense.
Knight's shot scored again.
Fuck.
4-2 Howden. Hopefully McKinnon will start shooting. He's got 2.
Yeah.
Marner doesn't have any yet either. Braden Bowman's got 3.
Oilers are on the power play. Well, the over came in. I should have had more on the over. I really like the over. I should have played more on it.
Eklund scored for San Jose. Somebody was asking who scored for San Jose. Do you think Wedgwood or Demko have a chance of being pulled?
Not yet. Not Demko.
Yeah.
Wedgwood, maybe. But
I
not
haven't
Demko.
seen the type of goals he let in. I need to see if they were goals he should be saving or
Yeah, I doubt
blatant
Demko
goals
unless the Sharks do get like another 2 or something like that. But as long as the Canucks are in it, Demko's staying in there for sure.
Yeah, I don't think so unless like if Wedgwood let up one immediately right now and it's 5-2, maybe.
Maybe.
But
Colorado's still in it. They're a good third period team.
yeah. McKinnon's got 3 shots. We just need one more. Live bet the over in the. Is that what it's at for the Colorado game? 9.5. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, to think that each team doesn't get 2 more and half the game, that could definitely happen, but I got too many units out there to bet that, but I mean, if you can get it at a good price, or maybe wait for it to come down if you can wait a couple minutes, nobody else scores.
Edmonton's power play doesn't even look good right now.
They're really good at passing. They're just not shooting. I hate when teams do that. There was a game on today. There was like a minute less than in the game, and they were passing for like 45 seconds. And I'm like, you've got 0 shots,
Yeah.
and now you have 15 seconds left to score. You're going to lose. And then even end up getting a shot off. I think he shot it like right after the buzzer.
No, I didn't even get the over in the Blues game either. Jesus.
As long as we don't get stat checked, Cash the McKinnon. I have him showing four shots on goal.
Bunting didn't have a single shot on it. Forsberg
Well, I'm glad
only-
I cashed that. That was a big play for me. 3 units. 3 units is a huge play for me.
Yeah, I got a 3-unit play on that too. But I'm going to be red today. I'm not going to be green the way things are going.
Well, if anybody was on that live last night and took it with us, congrats. I gave it out live. I bet it live on the stream last night.
Yeah, Klingberg wasn't valued by a couple teams there, Grant. All right. I think we got exhausted that game, no? We got 2 more left.
Yep.
I'm not going to get the over second period here by the looks of it either. Calgary got 1, right? Toronto, Detroit.
Toronto, Detroit. All right.
It's going to be Talbot versus Hildeby.
All right, so we got Toronto on the road dog, plus 114. Detroit, home favorite, minus 135. Toronto, 17, 15, and 5 on the season, 5 and 10 on the road. Detroit, 22, 14, and 3, 12 and 7 and 1 at home. Head-to-head, Detroit's won 6 of the last 10. These two teams have played twice this season. Both games were won by Detroit. One down in Detroit 6-3. One in Toronto 3-2. Toronto, they did win tonight against Ottawa, scoring 7 goals, 7-5. They are 4-4, 1-1 in the last 10, 4-5-1, trending to the under. Detroit, 7-3 in the last 10, losing to Carolina today on the road as they head back home. 4-6, trending to the under. Like you said, it's going to be Talbot versus Hildeby, more than likely in net. Neither of these teams are on the front end of a back-to-back, but Toronto is, and they are on the back end of back-to-backs. So Detroit Detroit heads home next to play Winnipeg at home on New Year's Eve. And Toronto doesn't play until Tuesday at home versus New Jersey.
Well, Detroit's at home, right?
That is correct. So they're not traveling nowhere.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I have anything on this game, dude.
I mean, it's
a weird spot.
I mean, my first instinct wants me to take Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Just given the 2 games that they've won back to back, I could see them kind of getting on that roll, like you said, with the Sabres at some point. I really like that second line of Nylander, Matthews, and Nyes. Like, I saw that line back today, and that's what kept me off of Ottawa. But I didn't expect them to play as well as they did today. I thought it was going to be more of a, 5-2, 5-3 game. Ended up being like 7-5. It was just a very back and forth game. Talbot, I don't know trying to think of how he's played. I guess we can look at those numbers, but Hildeby, he's had some good games, but he's also had some bad games. So I know the total's at 6.5, but both of these teams were in high scoring games, and I could see that tomorrow being an under for them.
Yeah, my gut
But
says that Berube is letting Toronto fly here to get back into the playoff race.
that's a
Pound
good
it
point,
down
Po Buddy,
defense.
too. With Nylander going out early today, I don't know if he's going to be in tomorrow.
Oh, Nylander got injured? Oh.
Yeah, that's what screwed up my parlay is I didn't even know, but somebody in the chat early in the stream said that Nylander went out hurt and never came back in. So I was over here hoping that he would get a shot, not even knowing that he was no longer in the rotation. But it's at 6.5. It's juiced to the under at -120. Like, let me look at. So let me make sure it's gonna be those two goalies. Talbot, Hildeby on RotoWire. Talbot, Hildeby on left wing lock. And we have Talbot,
Yeah.
Hildeby. And Hildeby's showing likely on the goalie post, which means it's like a 90% that he's going to start. Let's see how Talbot's fared versus. All right, Talbot is 4-4-1 in his last 10 versus Toronto. 302 goals allowed, 892 save percentage. In his last 10, he is 4-4-2, 306 save percentage, 881 or 306 goals allowed, 881 save percentage. So not the greatest in my opinion versus and current form, but it's Talbot and Hildeby. Hildeby has given up 13 goals in his last 3 games, given that it was Edmonton, Washington, and Dallas, 3 good offensive teams typically. So those have kind of skewed his numbers, but he's a 2.65 and a 912 save percentage. So definitely playing better, even giving up those 13 goals in last games. I mean, before that, he had given up 3 goals. He had a shutout versus Tampa Bay. He gave up 1 goal to Montreal. He had a shutout, or no, not a shutout versus Carolina. He only played 20 minutes in Carolina. He gave up 2 to Pittsburgh.
Who's the fuck knows?
And so, I mean, I kind of lean Toronto, but
Without Nylander in there, it's going to be a clusterfuck, I think.
that's not only that, but did Kane come back today? He did not, right? Or was he in? I know that when I was looking at stuff earlier in the day, he was still showing his day-to-day, but his estimated date of return was supposed to have been today. Let me look. So Kane did not play today. So he can more than likely play tomorrow. See, Kane won't play Saturday versus Carolina, but his estimated date of return is tomorrow. So there's a good chance that he may come tomorrow. So that's a plus and a negative. So you got Kane coming back, which is a plus for Detroit, and you got Nylander possibly out for tomorrow, which is a negative. It does show him on RotoWire in the lineup, but it also shows him day to day. And it says Nylander won't return to Saturday's game against Ottawa after sustaining a lower body injury. So there's no specific on whether he'll be coming back tomorrow, but his estimated date of return on RotoWire is tomorrow. Or today if you're on the East Coast. Is it midnight over there yet where you're at? It's midnight, right?
It's getting close, yeah.
Oh, that's right. 15 minutes. You're only 2 hours right now.
I lean draw here.
I could see that.
Toronto seems to be I have a feeling Berube's just been pounding down defense this whole time with them, and because he wants them to get it through their heads come playoff time how to play.
Mhm.
And now they need to make the playoffs, and he's going to let them open up here. That's what I think is going on with them. And like I said, break them down and build them up is what I think Berube is doing right now. So I think he was waiting till this time break now, and then he's going to build them up. I think he's probably been beating the shit out of them, and now he's going to build them up. Oh, Granlund did get over his shots. Thank God I got that. Yeah. I feel like it's a Larkin spot. Larkin really has not been doing much lately, has he?
He has not. He has not. So all of the legs cashed in the Oilers game already. So all we need is 2 Marner shots and an Nelson shot if anybody tailed me on that late parlay. But glad we cashed that 3 unit. Larkin and I are no longer friends. Hey, if you want to make up, start betting his unders. But at some point, that puck luck's going to change for him.
Yeah, but he hasn't even been shooting.
No, he hasn't.
Like, he was invisible today, dude. Invisible. In Carolina. I don't know. I fucked that all up. Sat there and watched that. I don't even know how I didn't notice they had Toronto the next day. What the fuck was I thinking Detroit was going to win that game for? I have fucking no idea. I hate that when you look back and go just like, duh.
Yeah. Sometimes it usually happens for me on props. Like it's like I'll be between 2 players and I choose one player and the other player right away is like, well, no, I almost felt that way today with Norris and Quinn. So I passed up on Jack Quinn, ended up taking Norris over 1.5. Jack Quinn had 2 in the first, Norris had 0. I'm like, oh, here we go. I picked the wrong one. And I was actually thinking about playing both of them. But if I would have played them both, they both would have cashed because Norris ended up getting that goal late and covering as well. But
it's a lot. If Larkin's 2.5, actually, he's gone over 3 of his last 4, except for this Carolina game.
Huh.
Yeah.
Back to shooting.
He hasn't been getting points, but the Carolina game he got 2 against Dallas. Trying to think of like some Toronto. It's in Detroit though, right? They're all American too.
Yes.
Finney. Michael Rasmussen. They're pretty international.
I gotta get some more sound effects. I keep saying I'm gonna do that, and I haven't done it yet.
Coming off that Carolina game where Detroit basically got shut down all over the earth. Yeah, I think Detroit's going to come out hard here. I think this is
It
going to
was
be
a drum roll, Grant.
I think this is going to be a wide open game. I think it's going to be an over. I think all of these are going to be overs for some reason. Sunday game at home, no. Draw and maybe dog. Draw and dog. Give Toronto a little credit. They beat Pittsburgh. Didn't they have 2 games before didn't they win 2 games before the break? And now they won pretty big again against Ottawa.
No, they won one. That very last game going into the break, they won.
Just and then Pittsburgh is all they beat, but they just beat Ottawa.
And
it just seems like they're opening up.
It's just hard to beat them when, like, I didn't watch a lot of that game, and I didn't see how they were producing or playing after Nylander went out. That would be something too. I mean, I know that they continued to score, but I felt like, I don't know if any of those were empty netters, but Ottawa tends to pull the goalies early when they're playing.
Yeah. I mean, I just obviously don't love this game in general. I might have to think more about this game. I kind of like Detroit in the first period, but I don't think they're a good first period team, if I remember correctly, at home. In fact, I think they're very bad. 3-9-8, yeah. Not a good first period team. Toronto's a huge over team in the first period. 11-4-0 first period overs. They both have their legs. They both had to travel for this, but Detroit's is more. Detroit's probably getting in late. Carolina to Detroit it's not a long flight, but it's not short either.
Yeah.
So maybe that puts me on Toronto first period here. Or over both teams to score first period. Yeah, Talbot will be a tad rusty. When's the last time Talbot played even?
Yeah, it's been a while, I think.
Toronto, I mean, that's just a hop, skip, and a jump across the board of that. Toronto to Detroit. Yeah, it feels like 3-3. 3-3 exact score draw. Pick who you want to win. That's what it feels like to me. Ooh, wait a second. What do we got here? Second period over. Detroit's a huge second period over team. 11-4-5. I like that.
Second period over.
Second period over, yeah. Because they both play back to backs, maybe it does start off a little slower till they get their legs going to get the lactic acid out. Especially for Detroit. I prefer Toronto first period because they have less of a travel spot. Detroit's not very good at first periods to begin with.
Yeah, I don't see.
And you said Toronto's got quite. Who's got the days off after this?
They both do. I think they both have a day or two off. Um, Let me look.
Well, they have a day at least, but
Yeah, so Toronto doesn't play until the 30th, so they get 2 days off or a day off. And then Detroit gets 2 days off. They play Winnipeg at home on New Year's Eve. Toronto plays at home against New Jersey on Tuesday.
2-0 games. This is the bigger game for them. Both counts. Yeah. I think this starts rolling, especially around the second period. So I like to draw and dog, yes, but more just draw and over second period. Could get tight in the third period. I think it's going to be a close game, very close game.
Ooh, Toronto's hosting Keldon Sheafnet.
Hell yeah, Sheldon. Yeah, hosting Sheldon Keefe.
That should be interesting. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking at some props into this game. Specifically with Nylander out, I'm sure they're going to shuffle some lines around. Not that they haven't been shuffling them already. It's almost been a every game thing. And then on the Detroit side, DeBrincat probably. If Kane's back, that'll be an interesting line to look at with Kane. Is it Kane, DeBrincat, and Raymond? Is that who plays on the second line? I'm pretty sure it's Kane, DeBrincat, and somebody. So that'll be interesting if he's back. Or no, was it? No, Finney's playing up on the top line. I want to say Finney was playing with DeBrincat and Kane, though. That'll be something to look at. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be a prop game for shots. I don't know as far as... I want to say I lean to the over, so maybe some point and goal props. But right now I'm slightly leaning Toronto. And I'll be looking at some player props for sure. Finney, Larkin, Raymond. Yeah, that's what they have right now lined on the top line. I'm just thinking with Kane coming back, it'll be DeBrincat and Kane. And I don't know if they're going to leave. Well, John Leonard's in there too, so we'll see. They might knock him down to the third line. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they do. Because you got Copper playing down on 3. And
hasn't been very good too. He's
got Casper playing all the way down on the 4th line. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Casper's been just ass this year. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that kid. He's been terrible. I'm just trying to think if there's a player that sticks out that might do something here for Toronto. I want to take the over, but when you go flip over at Toronto without Nylander in the lineup, you're like, who's scoring this shit? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, Detroit was looking ahead to this game. Obviously, because they were just jack shit against Carolina. Matthews.
Yeah, we'll see if he plays. They're still showing him in the lineup, so it just shows him his day-to-day Nylander.
Yeah, anyways, it's a long time to basically say I think I like the draw. And slightly lean to the over, I guess. Detroit team total over kind of feels like something that might be interesting. Coming off that game against Carolina where they were just junked, I could see that if it's a decent price. But they're the favorite, so probably not. Yeah, 3.5 is plus 100 because Hildeby's in there. But it does feel like Detroit's going to go at it somehow in this game. So over second period. That's what I like. Over second period. I didn't look at the money line for the second period. I just feel like Detroit was looking ahead to this game and they're going to get their mojo going again. Just fuck Carolina. We got Toronto next and they're going to come balls out in this game. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah. Don't mind Detroit money line second period too. Don't mind that. All right, let's go to the last game. Philadelphia versus Seattle. The nothing
Philly road favorite at minus 130. Seattle home dog plus 110. Philly 19-10-7 on the season, 8-5-3 on the road. Seattle 15-14-6 on the season, 7-7-3 at home. Head to head, Seattle has won 5 of the last 9 games versus Philly. They've also slightly trended to the over, 5-4. Philadelphia, going into the break, they won the last 2 games against Chicago and Vancouver, but they were 4-2, 1-3 in their last 10. 4-6 trending to the under. Seattle on a 3-game winning streak, beating LA, Anaheim, and San Jose on the road. 4-6 in their last 10. 4-5-1 trending to the under. Seattle, it is a front half of a back-to-back for them. They go back, or they stay at home and play Vancouver on Monday. Philadelphia, they get a day off before they continue on the road and play Vancouver on Tuesday. So I like Philly in this spot. It's hard to think that Seattle wins more than 3 games in a row, but they are playing good. I know that they beat LA at home. LA really doesn't play good at home. LA played good today, but they did beat Anaheim 3-1. I would say that's a decent win. And then they beat San Jose, which is, everybody's somewhat beating San Jose, or San Jose's scoring, but they haven't been winning. So Philly minus 130. It's going to be Vladar versus Gruby. So I think they have the goalie on their side as well.
Why are they
So,
putting group hour? Oh,
I
because
don't
they're
know.
saving Decord for.
Oh, Decord for because it's a front end of a back to back.
Yeah, I can only go Philadelphia.
You got
Seattle was on a
Vince.
good little tear. I should have been thinking about this more in these games, and I'm going to go back to it a lot more. I'll remember it next time. After like a celebrational break, the team that was hot probably is not going to have the same energy coming off. Seattle was hot. Philadelphia was kind of hot, but I trust Philadelphia more. The only thing here is just thought about that. The next game for Philadelphia is the Rick Tocchet Bowl. That's about it.
But the,
That's all I can say about that because they play Vancouver, right? Which is Rick Tocchet's old team. So
mm-hmm.
how much is that a thing? I don't know.
So we need. It looks like Brock Nelson got 3 shots already. So if Marner gets one more shot, we cash that parlay I gave out at the beginning of the stream.
Right
Everybody
on.
else is covered. So come on, Marner, get us one more to bring us home. It'd be a nice little plus seven something it was. I got plus 1,500 though because I had a 100% profit boost. Yeah, definitely. I love Zegras. Zegras points. His points probably not going to be a playable line, but
Over one and a
I
half.
would just or I would take him for just take if whatever you bet on a player prop like a goal or an assist, I would split it between the two. Just take a half a unit on his goal and a half a unit on his assist, or a quarter unit on his goal, quarter unit on his assist. You can also take him and Konechny for a point. Most of the time, if one of them has a point, the other one has a point.
Yeah, not much on here, but I just like Philadelphia. I don't total wise.
Yeah.
Team total over for Philadelphia, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, so I want to play the over.
So do
It's
I.
5.5.
Seattle's been over.
Yeah, and it's
Seattle's been
Grubauer.
over.
Like, I don't think
I don't
I don't
trust
think
Seattle to
Vladar shuts
score on
out
Vladar
Seattle.
though, unless Vladar is kind of funky after the break. I don't know because he's been playing
Yeah,
really well.
I mean, I don't see him shutting them out, but I could see a 3-2 game, and then somebody gets an open netter. I mean, Seattle has been scoring. They have
I don't know
one,
how,
two,
but they
three,
have.
4, 5, 6. They've scored 3 or more in 7 of the last 10
I
games.
know. I don't get it.
That's why I'm saying they can at least contribute 2 to Vladar, at least 2.
They held Anaheim to one. Like all of these games though were like I don't. I think they were kind of I don't give a fuck spots.
I agree, Grant. Groovy has been playing better than expected. At some point, he's going to regress to the mean. So,
Maybe. I think if I remember correctly, he's better on the road than he is at home though. They don't usually play him at home for that reason. Philadelphia beat Chicago on the road. They're kind of sputtering, and then they won two.
Avalanche scored.
Oh, nice.
Nikas. Natchez.
Calgary can't hit the net. Like, they should be scoring. Ingram does not look very good. But Calgary just.
No, he never looked good in Arizona either.
I mean, there
It
was
was
a
always
time
a
there
sweat,
when he looked
man.
like he was heading the right direction, and then he went,
Yeah.
got
I
mentally
remember I
mental health.
remember watching the behind scenes on that cuz like they on channel like our local channel they always had like a segment about the Coyotes like once a week about something. And there was a segment on there where they were talking about him and Vamelka under a certain goalie coach that were really helping them. And at that point, they were a pretty good tandem. Like they were playing pretty good for Arizona.
Yeah.
And then that all went to shit. Man, Calgary almost scored again. That was a pretty good shot.
This could be a draw, too. Minus 130. I just have a feeling it's just a letdown spot for Seattle. They're coming in. They went in hot.
Yeah.
Got the break.
I like Philly.
Yeah, I like Philly, like puck line first period or something like that. First period. I just feel like Seattle is going to be a tough time to get back together and get that energy flowing again. Should have bet. I should have did more of that in this, and now I'm going to probably lean towards that in this game, especially since Philly didn't have to leave in the morning to this game. They were
Mm-hmm.
actually there for this game. They actually got to leave beforehand. They're going to get a Philadelphia 10-9.
Looks like Colorado got a too many men. Got Knights going on the power play.
We sat the over anyways, but not a great day for me. Did Roslovich ever get another shot by chance?
Let's see. He's still got one. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like Philly. I like Zegras assist or point or goal. Typically when I've been taking their Philly, I've been taking their team total too, but it's probably going to be 3.5 because they're the road favorite. Seattle's probably going to be 2.5.
Philadelphia is 13-3-2 to the over second period two. Big over second period two. But I like the first period in this one. I think they come out balls out in this one. 9-6. 6-5-6. Yeah, just give me Philly. Period. I first period and full game. I think that's what I'm going to play here. If I'm going to play Philly, like you said, if the team total over was a decent 3, maybe I might consider that.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a decent 3. It's minus 170 to the 2.5. It's plus 140. Team total over 3.
Oh yeah, I like that.
That'll be a good one. So that's what I like there. I could see the over too, actually. Yeah, Vladar's been playing really well. I think Seattle probably shoots a lot. Uh, Philadelphia can be a good shot suppression team if they want to be.
Yeah. San
Maybe
Jose power play going.
Seattle team total under.
Oh, Avalanche scored.
Woo!
Tied up.
Right on.
Sure, must have been a shorthanded goal. Because I think the big. Oh no, the power play ended. Let's see who scores. I'm behind, but I was looking
Oh,
at the.
Shermashaw finally scored, eh?
Oh, McKinnon. It was
Overshots.
McKinnon, I think.
And I got over.
McKinnon's got 7. McKinnon's got
over.
No, it was Malinsky's. So it hit the goalie, and then it was between his legs, and I thought McKinnon finished knocking it in, but he said that McKinnon looks like he got it before it went in. He should have just let it go in, but it's like he pushed it in right when it was on the line. Yeah, it's McKinnon's goal.
All right, should we clip this shit?
Yeah. How funny, I had my notes thing out, but there's not very many notes.
Oh, I forgot to timestamp everything. I don't know how many people use the timestamps that I put down there. But what was this? 2 hours and 23 minutes for 5 games.
All right. Well, we didn't start until about 40 minutes in. Like when I looked at the thing, we were like 40 minutes in.
Yeah, Hymes body limit's the best there. I said it. And I know everybody's all full of the Hymes there. But we got Valentine's Day coming down. And we're going to get, I talked to the board today. And I have another meeting tomorrow. That's the reason why I got kind of like, well, it's a day off, but it's not a day off. But it's what my life passion is to take care of all the world's lube needs, so we have a well-lubed world, right? That's what it's all about, my friend. Don't forget about the Chafety. What I'm going to do for the Chafety right now, you can go over to Tony's Picks. You can buy one of my picks or whatever the case may be. Thank you for that. Go over to my community link. Up on the top, go to Pearlo's NHL POW. There's a little community highlighted in the top of my profile. Hit that. Become a community member, because I'm working on some stuff that I'm going to do in the future, and it's going to benefit you if you're a community member. So do that. But we're going to have an assortment of flowers and lube. Yes, my friends, that's what we're doing here. It's going to get a bouquet of flowers, and they're going to put like little these are really cool, actually. Like like caulking tubes. They made some of those, and you know how those can come in handy when we're right. So we're doing those now, and we're going to give them out because we want people to know I'll try to timestamp it tomorrow. I'm sorry. I lost my shit today. I think I was just so focused on everything. So they're going to be like little pokey things coming out, and then the little flower assortment. You can pick whichever you want too. So we'll send them out to you. You can pick your bouquet, and you can send it out to your. Make sure that your significant other at Valentine's Day. I'm not going to say ladies anymore to get in trouble by the community, not community. I don't like to say that. People that are not don't have ladies in their life. They have men in their life that need to be well lubed and have flowers at the same time. So make sure that you are that. So you'll get those. Those will be going out to you. How do you do that? Subscribe. Get your do your little finger Pilates. Get those going. I like those ones. These ones are really good. Spend it back as far as you can. All right, get that. And you know what? I'm going to throw in too, because a lot of people have been asking me. I'm going to give you some nap cream to go with it too. A lot of people don't know what nap cream is. 14 naps a day, my friends. You're going to work on it. We're going to get you there. I got some. I'm going to get some YouTube videos on how to build your nap routine. All right, clipping it now. Let's go back to the beginning. We might actually remember everything here. Why didn't I freaking remember to timestamp this shit? It's gonna make we started with the Islanders and Columbus Blue Jackets, correct? Or did we start with Toronto and Detroit?
I think we started with Montreal and Tampa Bay.
Okay. Yeah. I was close. They were hockey teams. All right. Montreal and Tampa Bay.
So I like the over 5.5 in this game. And that's all I have for this game right now. I kind of lean Tampa Bay. I believe that they are the favorite. But yeah, let me look at that again. Minus 148. I can't play them at that price. But yeah, I lean Tampa Bay on the back-to-back. I could see Montreal coming out good. It's definitely gonna be a prop game for me. But yeah, for right now, I just over 5.5. Like I said, I don't see that number lasting long. Actually, it looks like they're all gone already. There were 5.5s at the beginning of the stream, and now they're all 6. So if you didn't catch that 5.5 at minus 135, it's long gone.
Yeah, it's gone now. You got to get the 6s now. Good thing we were talking about earlier. We took it already because I took it already. I like the over for sure here. And the more I think about it with Johansson and net, Montreal coming in, they've been sitting there waiting. I said that they're usually pretty energized and they're going to be energized in this game. I like both teams to score first period or definitely over 1.5 first period. Over 5.5. And the more I think about it, I'm sort of leaning to Montreal now all of a sudden. It's weird. But I like those first. And then I may have that. I may put some. I got to think about it more. Coming off that Florida game, big, huge emotional game, flying back home, which isn't far. It's like Florida, Tampa Bay. It's not that far. Montreal waiting for them. They're going to be up for this game too. Yeah, over. Even at 6, it's fine. I think it's the over is the play for sure. With Johansson and net, wonder if you can get a 2.5 at a decent price for Montreal. They were scoring a lot going into the break, right?
Mm-hmm. And you got Greaves, and it's Greaves too. Like I know he's been on and off as well. Man, Bowman hit the pipe.
Johansson and Montreal's going to be Fowler.
Oh yeah, Fowler.
The more I think about it, might take Montreal plus 130 here.
I was thinking about Columbus the other game. It's going to be Greaves.
Yeah, the next game. That's all right. It's a two and it's minus 150 for the 2.5. So you'd have to go up to the 3 if you want it. All right. We didn't like props too much in that game, did we? No.
No, I said I was gonna look at some Montreal ones tomorrow. I could see, maybe like Slavkowski or somebody like that. But I'll look once all the props are out.
Calgary scored.
There's their team total.
Yeah.
Should have took it.
Should have took it. Coleman. Pittsburgh, Chicago. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, it's
Isles.
New York Islanders, Columbus Blue Jackets.
For me in this one, it's going to be Rittich on a back-to-back. I lean the over as well in this game. Fantilli and Marchenko props, more than likely. I slightly lean the Isles at plus money here. They've been playing well. But not sure yet if I'll get there. That's it for this game.
Yeah, I like the over in the game. And I was leaning more on Columbus here. I think I said Columbus puck line. Yeah, Columbus puck line second period. I really liked in this game. Islanders coming from home, going to Columbus. Yeah, that's what I like. Columbus second period and the over for the game. I like Marchenko over shots. That was another thing I liked. And I was looking at Matejchuk for a point or a goal because Werenski was out.
Somebody was asking, Trevor was asking, did the Canadians and the Lightning open up as a pick 'em? No, it looks like, according to Wager Talks odds, Tampa Bay opened up at minus 156, and there's been some money that came in on Montreal because most of the lines are minus 148, minus 150. So it's moved a little bit in Montreal's side, but not much.
Yeah. Now Toronto, Detroit, right? No, Pittsburgh, Chicago.
Pittsburgh, Chicago. I like Pittsburgh in this spot. I'm not sure how I'm gonna bet this. It's gonna be night. I probably lean night saves. As far as props, I'm looking at, on the Chicago side, maybe Bertuzzi again, 2 shots. It's probably not going to be a playable number, so it's probably going to be a parlay piece. On the Pittsburgh side, looking at Brian Rusk, or maybe Raquel and Crosby. But outside of that, we'll see. That's all I got in that game.
I just like the over. I don't trust Pittsburgh to stop anybody from scoring. I think Chicago will probably score. Yeah, I think I liked. I just like the over at 5.5. I think it goes over. I don't think this is going to be a hard fought, low scoring game. I don't trust Chicago to stop anybody from scoring. And I think we like Spencer Knight over saves. Possibility.
Yep.
We got the right number. Oilers scored. McDavid.
Oh yeah, I see him going on the breakaway now. Or no?
And Raquel. Yeah, I liked all the props you said there. Those are fun. Yeah. Okay. Next game. Toronto, Detroit.
Slightly leaning Detroit here on the back-to-back. Or I'm sorry, Toronto on the back-to-back. Probably going to be on some Detroit props, but I'm going to wait to see what these lineouts come in as. I'm interested to see if Nylander is going to play and if Kane's going to return. I think those are two big deciding factors in totals and aside. So, but currently right now I'm just a slight lean to Toronto. I really don't have a lean on the over or the under. I would think if I'm betting anything, it would be the over. I don't know if I don't remember if it was a 6.5. What is that at? That
It's
is
six,
a
but it's
6.5.
creeping up to 6.5. It's creeping up to
Yeah. So I could slightly lean to the over, but I'm gonna wait for the lineups and make that decision when I know who's playing.
I think I like the second period something there. I think it was the over.
Ooh, the
No, it
Knights
was
scored.
Detroit puck line second period. No, wait. No, it was. It was the second period over. I like the second period over this game. And I leaned.
Damn, who scored for the Knights?
Oh, shit.
Sissons.
Fuck. Well, I should have had more on the over in this game, that's for sure. Yeah, the second period over I liked in this game. I liked the over in general too. And Toronto coming off that win.
Man, there's gonna be another bad beat if I don't win this. Damn. Marner better get an open netter or something. Or a garbage shot.
Or Colorado comes back and scores again.
Yeah. There's still quite a bit of time, 3.5 minutes. But I can see Vegas is just going to keep dumping the puck. Get it out of the zone. Can see them doing that.
So that's what I had on that second period over. Oh, 3-3 tie, 3-3 correct score. And Detroit to win. That's what it was. I like that. So over, I guess, for the game too. A lot of overs, kind of scaring me. A little bit. One and the last game, right? Did I miss one? No.
No, we still got Pitt in Chicago. Oh, we already did that one. You're right.
Did that one.
It's Philly. Yeah, it's Philly.
Seattle.
Philly, Seattle.
What do you got?
I got Philly money line, Philly team total over 3, and Trevor Zegras point, assist, goal, and Konechny Zegras point parlay.
Now I'm going to be looking at
what's up, JD?
props here with Philadelphia because I don't like Seattle's. I like, for some reason, Noah Cates. There's going to be a couple of props I'm looking at here, but I like all the things you said. Team total over. I like Philadelphia. And I like Philadelphia first period quite a bit. I think Seattle is going to be coming in off trying to recreate an energy where Philadelphia, I just trust Tocchet more to have these guys ready to go. They're hungry. They're the better team. And Grubauer's in net and Vladar. And I think I might be looking at Vladar over saves, maybe. All right. I think that's our full 42, my friends. That's my full 42. That's all I have for you. I have 42%. Some people give 100%, and that's awesome for you. If I had 100%, I would give it too. But I do give 100% of the 42% that I have for you. That's why I have 14 naps a day, so I can keep steady and not waste a single percentage. Exotic, where are you at, buddy? What's going on with you?
You can find me over on X and Instagram at Exotic Wagers. Also, I have a free Discord with the Legacy Sports Discord. Links in my bio on all of my social medias, and you can catch all of my official plays there.
Okay, and I'm at Pearlo's NHL POW. Also, check out my puck and deep stuff, man. It is really good. Next one, hopefully, will be on my channel, but you can go to R&J Media Sports. We just did one there just recently. It's really good stuff. You want to take a look at it. I love it. Lyle Richardson, one of the best writers in the land, has been writing forever for the Hockey News. He comes on the show. Now going to be a regular on the show as well. Don't forget the Chafity, become a community member. And we will see you tomorrow night where we are going to be having an 11-game cards. We're going to have to get our naps in for that. I hope you enjoyed your Christmas, everybody. Take care. That's my okay. Bye. Okay, bye.
JD's asking if Grubauer's been announced. He has not been announced, but
So it
it's
might
the
not
front
be
end of a
Grubauer,
back
too.
end. But it's the front end of a back-to-back, and we think they're holding to cord for tomorrow or for the day after tomorrow. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Okay. Take care, everybody.
We'll see you.